Hi, Foss. Great to
John.
have you back here.
Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year to you too, sir. Always a beautiful restaurant. Great vista right on the water there. It's gorgeous. And speaking of water, pulled from our waters, beautiful Chilean Seabass dish today. Easy for the weatherman to say. Chilean Seabass dish today.
Yes, we're after the holidays. Obviously, we all ate all those good cookies and pastries and
didn't we?
whatnot.
Yes.
So what I did was I'm trying to cook something a little bit on the lighter side.
Okay.
And Chilean sea bass being one of the kind of a rare fish because it comes from deep waters, Antarctic area. It's a very, very mild, buttery fish.
One of my wife's favorite, I have to say, because it is so tasty and so lusciously buttery.
Yeah, absolutely. And the way I like to prepare it is I like to pan sear it in a little bit of olive oil. And again, since the fish has so much flavor, I just put a little bit of salt and pepper on it. Not too much stuff because, you know, too much seasoning will kill the actual flavor of this fish. And so what we're going to do, we're just going to really put this in a frying pan and let it sear up for us on both sides, approximately about 5 minutes. And at the same time, what we're going to do is we're going to just make a little spinach artichoke, kind of like a little vegetable for the side. So what we do is take a little.
Is this a dressing for the fish or a vegetable for the side? You say?
For the side.
For the side. Okay.
So we'll just use a little bit of garlic.
A little garlic in there.
You can use regular tomatoes, or if you have cherry tomatoes are a little bit easier to eat and sweeter. So we'll put that in there.
I know. I'm a big fan of the cherry tomato.
Yeah, it's
so
very
sweet.
good. And also some artichoke hearts.
Now, are these marinated or just plain artichoke hearts?
They're plain because we're just going to add a lot of flavor to them.
Again, you don't want to add a lot of extra flavor to such a beautiful fish,
Correct,
right? Okay.
correct. And then this is a roux that I made earlier. Pretty much is just chicken stock and a little bit of flour and seasoning, and you let it thicken up a little bit. Not too thick, so it actually looks like this. So what we'll do when this cooks up a little bit, okay, we'll add this to it. Just maybe a tablespoon or two, and let that all work together. Again, this is going to be a very, very light dish, so it's not going to be overwhelming. And then meanwhile, what I did was I also made some white rice. This is jasmine rice, plain white rice, a little bit of chicken stock, water, oil, and salt and pepper, and let it simmer down. It'll go very well with this meal because we have so much flavor. And then you don't have to use this if you don't want to.
What is that?
This is herbed butter.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
You can use this if you like. If you want to eat really healthy for 2017, you can skip this.
I say put the butter in.
Put the butter in.
I'm
Good
always
idea.
about that. Yeah, always tasty. And what kind of herbs in there? Just like it looks like a little parsley or something?
Parsley, oregano, a little bit of dill, and you just kind of mix it with butter, and you can keep it in your refrigerator and use it as you need it. It's
Nice
really
stuff.
healthy. So we'll make this together, and we'll just let this all cook together. And then at the end, last minute, we'll add our spinach. Oops, I can get them all in here.
Now, the spinach cooks pretty fast. So
Very fast, right.
So you always, I find that when I cook spinach, I always add more than I think I need because it cooks down.
It cooks down.
Yeah.
And as you can see, the flavors are coming out, and you can smell the garlic, and
Oh, you
meanwhile, our
can.
fish is cooking.
Wish we had smell of
So
it.
what we want to do with the fish, give it a little sear on both sides. And
Mm-hmm.
if the fish fillet is really thick, when you sear both sides, it's a great idea. Just put it in the oven at 350 for about 5 minutes, and that'll cook the center.
Okay.
It won't dry it up. So we're just going to kind of like flip this over, see how this fish is doing.
So you just use a really hot oven or a hot skillet, I guess, to do the sear.
Yeah.
And then how high did you say you should make the oven?
350 for about 5 minutes.
So a
and they should
medium
be fine.
oven, something
That's
like
right,
that,
yes. And then
for
as you can
about
see, this is done. So
So you want to leave the leaf intact. You're not looking for a big wilted thing here.
well, no, you don't want to really mush it down into, you know, so this is the kind of look that you want for it. And I did prepare one a little bit earlier. And then so what we do with this, we're actually just kind of like put it on the side. Just try to get a little bit of everything right in there.
Man, does that look good.
And there you have it. This is your Chilean sea bass with sauteed spinach and artichoke.
On the menu?
White rice. On the menu, of
Blue
course.
Mangrove?
Yes, of course.
Fantastic. Looks absolutely great. And so you can go to Blue Mangrove and get it without any of the work or fuss, or you can go to our website, mysuncoast.com, and the instructions are there, including the video instructions with Paz himself. Thanks so much for joining us today.
Nice to
really
see you
do
again.
Appreciate it. It's
Thank
good to
you.
see you, too.